Turn you on. Start the event over here. And yeah. Hmm. All right. Hey, can somebody check on eBay Live if we're on? Because this is a... No, wait. I think we are. Never mind. I think we're good. I got some weird message saying, oops, it didn't load or something. And it literally said, oops. All right. Welcome, everybody. We're back again here. RJ Duke Sports in McKinney, Texas. We are live here with just one break today, but it'll be fun. 2 cases of 2026 Leaf Sports Heroes. 2 cases of this product. That is what we are doing here today. We are live on YouTube, on eBay Live, and on TikTok. A little early we're starting today. I don't remember why, but that's just how it rolls. So let's get ourselves going. We got 2 cases of this, 10 boxes per case. We'll open it 1 case at a time. Let me set the other one over here. Let's rip it open and pour it out, folks. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We just got this product in a few minutes ago, in fact. We haven't had a UPS delivery in almost a week because of the snowstorm that's been hitting us. And now we just got unloaded with a ton of stuff today, including, though, the all-important 2 cases we need for our break here today. All right. So here we go. 2026 Leaf Sports Heroes. It is just 1 pack in this box. There's going to be 3 cards. They're all going to be hits. We got multiplayer hits. We got all different kinds of stuff. Some celebrities are even in this, possibly. So this will be a player break, folks. And all cards ship. And we'll try to get this one out by tomorrow. With that said, let's get ourselves started here. Sports Heroes. Leaf Sports Heroes. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Go. First up, these are all going to be on-sticker autos. First up, we're taking a look at the great Thurman Thermal Thomas. 2 of 6 serial numbering on this one here. Thurman Thomas, that is how we start it here today, folks. Next one, staying in football. We'll take a look at Harold Carmichael. Harold Carmichael, 7 of 9 on this one. 7 of 9, Harold Carmichael. And moving over to basketball, this is a big one here. How about an autograph of Giannis Antetokounmpo? The Greek Freak, 4 of 8. Very nice first box here to start out with. Giannis auto headed to the Giannis Antetokounmpo spot. Congratulations. Let's do box number 2. Remember, these are 10 boxes in each case. This is a 20-box break, folks. This is just box number 2 of case number 1. All right, sticking with basketball. Go back in time a little bit for Walt Frazier. Walt Frazier auto is 1 of 7. Back to football. He was at the Dallas Card Show a couple weeks back. Barry Switzer. 7 of 9. Barry Switzer spot grabbing an auto. 7 of 9. And to the world of golf, we have Brooks Koepka. Brooks Koepka is 4 of 6. There you go, Brooks Koepka. All right, box number 3 now. First up, basketball again. This time, Dwight Howard. I haven't said that name in a while. How about a Dwight Howard auto? 2 of 4 for Dwight Howard. Now let's try our luck with baseball, and here is Dexter McLeon Jr. Dexter McLeon Jr., 5 of 5. Last one stamped there. Finally, to the world of boxing, the great Floyd Mayweather Jr. Money Mayweather, 4 of 7. Congratulations on that one, Floyd Mayweather. Gold, you had that Dwight Howard. Congrats to you. Box number 4 now of case number 1. To baseball. And how about the great Miguel Cabrera? Miggy, 5 of 5. Miguel Cabrera, congratulations. Basketball again. A lot of hoop in this break so far. One of the Boozers. This one is Caden Boozer. 1 of 1 on this auto. Our first 1 of 1 here in this break. 1 of 1, Caden Boozer auto. Football again. This time, how about Drew Brees? A Super Bowl winning Hall of Fame quarterback, Drew Brees, 4 of 9. Congratulations on that one. All right, box number 5 now of case 1. First up, baseball and Raleigh Fingers. The great mustache of Raleigh Fingers. 6 of 6 for this auto. Basketball again, reigning supreme today. How about what they called the dirtiest player in the game at one point, John Stockton. He's got an assist record that will never probably get broken. 9 of 9, John Stockton. And then finally, we got a duel. We got one for the randomizer. Looks like a couple of fighters. Dual auto here, Daniel Cormier and Forrest Griffin. It's a 1 of 1. 1 of 1 dual auto. We will take this card to the randomizer at the end of the break to determine which of those 2 fighters will win that card. All right, we're halfway through case number 1. This will be box number 6 now from case 1. First up, to the world of poker, Phil Ivey. Phil Ivey, 2 of 7. I don't remember if we've even had a Phil Ivey autograph before. All right, basketball. On the ladies' side, how about the great Diana Taurasi? Diana Taurasi, and this is a 1 of 1. Very nice. Congratulations on that one. And finally, it's a triple auto. Another one for the randomizer. And it's full of boxers on this one. Check this out. I'll read it from top to bottom. Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, and Floyd Mayweather. Wow. This is also a 1 of 1 card, folks. We will take this to the randomizer to determine which of these 3 fighters is going to win this card. We'll come back to it. All right, moving along to box number 7 from case 1. First up, Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman, that beefcake. 4 of 4. And let's get back to baseball. How about Eric Davis? Remember the great Eric Davis. And it's a 1 of 1. There you go. Eric Davis spot, grabbing a 1 of 1 auto. Congrats. And we got another multiplayer card on this one. 3 more legends here. From top to bottom, this is an interesting group. Mike Schmidt, Harold Carmichael, and Allen Iverson. This is an all-Philly kind of group. 1 of 1. 1 of 1. We will take this card to the randomizer at the end of the break to determine which of these 3 players will win that card. All right, box number 8 now from case 1. Getting all kinds of hits here today. First up, die cut now. Die cut card. Auto. Baseball. It's Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa here is 4 of 5. Sammy Sosa auto. And it's not a leaf hit break without this guy. 4-time Super Bowl champ, Joe Montana. Joe Montana auto is a 1 of 1. 1 of 1. Joe Montana. And finally, looks like the other Boozer boy, Cameron Boozer now. We had Caden before. Here's Cameron Boozer, 1 of 6. Cameron Boozer. All right, we're going to go to box number 9 of case 1. 2 boxes are left in the first case, and then we got a whole 10-box case after that in this break. If you're late coming in, you can go to our YouTube, RJ Duke Sports on YouTube, because then you can rewind the live feed, and it also publishes a replay immediately after we're done today. First up, the great Eddie Murray. More baseball here. 3 of 9 going to the Eddie Murray spot. Sticking with baseball, Jose Canseco. Jose Canseco auto is 2 of 9. Let's see it. 0 for 14. Yikes. All right, let's see. Maybe you got this one. Is this one yours? You'll be lucky if it is. Olivia Dunn. Olivia Dunn, 1 of 5. Here we go. Congrats on that one. All right, last box here of case 1. Okay, first card to football. We haven't seen a football one in a few minutes here. How about Teddy Bruschi? Teddy B, 2 of 4. More baseball love. This time it's Mr. October. Reggie Jackson is now in the break. 5 of 5. Last one stamped here for Reggie Jackson. And then immediately back to football for the future of the Giants, Cam Skattebo. 3 of 9. Cam Skattebo. Congrats on that one. All right, that's the first case. First case in the books. We are halfway there, folks. We got a whole nother case to do. Case number 2. Let's open it up, pour it out. These last two. Never want to. Come on. Out. There we go. All right. One more time. Now, box 1, case 2. Let's see what we got. First case worked out pretty well. A lot of good hits there. See if case 2 can top that. First up, more football. Diabell. Youngin here. 3 of 3, Diabell. Back to basketball. This guy needed to feed his family, Latrell Sprewell. PJ Carlissimo's best friend is 1 of 6. Latrell Sprewell. Congratulations on that. And finally, an encore appearance now. You already got him once. Here you go twice. Floyd Mayweather. Found him in the first case. He's in the second case. And this one is a 1 of 1. Floyd Mayweather, congratulations. Spoiling that spot today. Let's get into box number 2 here of case 2. First up, we'll get to baseball with the Wizard, Ozzie Smith. 5 of 6 for Ozzie Smith. Back to golf, our second golf auto today. This time, star of Happy Gilmore 2, John Daly. John Daly is a 1 of 1. Congratulations on that. And finally, another encore appearance, this time, Cam Skattebo. He's back right away. Right at the end of the first case, kind of in the beginning of the second case here. And this is 4 of 7. Second auto today for the Skattebo spot. Let's get into box number 3 now of case 2. Okay, let's get back to basketball. On the ladies' side, Hailey Van Lith. 9 of 9 for Hailey Van Lith, HVL. We got another football coach. Chiefs DC, Steve Spagnuolo. 5 of 9 for the Steve Spagnuolo spot. Finally, back to baseball for a legend, the legend of legends, Nolan Ryan. The great Nolan Ryan is a 1 of 1. Very nice. Congratulations on that. Great looking card there. All right, let's hit box number 4 of case 2. Come on. There we go. Okay, first up, another encore. I think he's won in every case, I swear. Joe Montana, the great Joe Montana, 5 of 8. Second one for the Joe Montana spot, so congratulations there. Looking for Dan Marino or Craig Biggio. I'm going to try for you, 97. All right, next up, Raul Rosas Jr. New name in the break, at least. 1 of 5 for Raul. Double RJ. And, oh, we got another encore. Cameron Boozer's back with an auto. 2 of 5 for this auto of Cameron Boozer. All right, box number 5 now. First up, goodness grief. John Stockton's back. The die cut auto this time. 1 of 1 on this one for the great John Stockton. He was on the Dream Team. Okay, here's a new name in the break. How about Ferguson Jenkins? Fergie Jenkins, 1 of 5. There you go, congrats there. Multi-auto time. We've got 3 coaches on the basketball side, the college basketball world. We've got Rick Pitino, Jim Boeheim, and John Calipari. 1 of 1 for this triple auto. We will take this to the randomizer at the end of the break to determine which of these 3 coaches will win the card. All right, we're halfway through on the second case. This will be box number 6 now of case 2, or box 16 overall. Okay, first up, I wish we had a new player, but we don't. Found in the first case, got him in the second case, Miguel Cabrera. Miggy, 8 of 9 for the great Miguel Cabrera. This will be a new player, though. Back to football, we've got Lenny Moore. Lenny Moore, 5 of 8 for this auto. And finally, we got a dual auto. One of the players is in another multiplayer auto. The other one will be new to us. How about Mike Schmidt and George Brett? This is a 1 of 1 dual auto. We will take it to the randomizer at the end of the break to determine which of these 2 players will win the card. 4 boxes remain in our one and only break today. This will be box number 7 from case 2. First up, again, another encore. Jose Canseco's back. Jose Canseco, 3 of 7. New player now. Still in baseball. Had the surgery. It's the real, the original, the OG. Tommy John. 3 of 5 for old Tommy John. And we got a pretty monster duel here. First go around in soccer. Dual auto. Up top, Lionel Messi. On the bottom, Ronaldo Nazario. Big one here. It's a 1 of 1. Of course it would be. How could you make more than one of these beauties? 1 of 1, Lionel Messi, Ronaldo Nazario. We will take this to the randomizer at the end of the break to determine which of these 2 players will win the card. All right, 3 boxes left here. Moving to box number 8 now from case 2. Okay, first up, another encore. Coach encore. Barry Switzer's back. He was in the first case. Got him in the second case. 6 of 6 for Barry Switzer. New player in the break. Seems like the second card's always the new player. Basketball time here for Adrian Dantley. 2 of 2. Adrian Dantley. And then finally, this is a new player in the break. As I always said, I think this is probably the best penmanship autograph in the game. Enter Sandman for Mariano Rivera. 7 of 8 for the great Mariano Rivera. Him and Adrian Beltre are probably my two absolute favorite signatures. All right. Box number 9 of case 2. This will be box 19 overall. 19 of 20. Let's see. Can we spread the love on this one? For the first card, I believe we can. We haven't seen this guy yet. How about Lamar Bo Jackson? 1 of 6. Lamar Bo Jackson. Nice one there. Congrats. Next one, also a new player. Back to soccer now for Giorgio Chiellini. Giorgio Chiellini, 3 of 4. And now we got somebody that transcends any possible sport. Definitely a legend in all rights, I would say. He once told Haley Joel Osment that he had AIDS. It's Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris, 1 of 1. Look at that beauty right there. I don't know. This might be our first ever Chuck Norris auto that rolled through our store. Chuck Norris, 1 of 1 auto. Congrats on that. That is one to remember. All right, we are on our last box. We are on our last box here. Box number 10 of case 2. Box 20 overall. Last 3 cards, last 3 chances, folks. Good luck to everybody. And the first one right off the bat is not going to be a new player. We had 2 Cameron Boozers. We got our second Caden Boozer. The Boozer boys were all over these cases. 9 of 9. Caden Boozer. And it's going to be another encore. Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa, 4 of 4. The last player, though, is a new player. And we got to tee this one up. So, let's go, Goldberg! Bill Goldberg. 5 of 5. 5 of 5, Goldberg. Congratulations on that one. All right, we've got several cards we need to randomize. Got 6 of them here. So let me bring up the randomizer. So stick around if you're in on any of these multiplayer cards. Let me get the randomizer up and we will dig right in. All right, folks, we use random.org for all of our randomizations. First thing I'm going to do is roll 1 dice or 1 die to determine how many times we will randomize the names on each card. We will randomize those cards 1 at a time. We're going to add 2 iterations to whatever number we roll, meaning we will randomize anywhere between 3 and 8 times. So let's roll the dice. We'll add 2 to this number. 4 plus 2 is 6. We're going to randomize 6 times. All right, let me bring up the list randomizer. We will randomize these in the order that they were pulled. First up, we had a dual auto of Daniel Cormier and Forrest Griffin. That is a 1 of 1. Let's go ahead and put those names in. Stupid cap locks. Okay, we'll randomize these names 6 times. The name on top after the 6th randomization is going to win the card. Here we go. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times randomized. Daniel Cormier. That one is going to you. Congratulations. All right, let me reset. We'll get to our next one that was pulled. Here we have a triple auto. Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Floyd Mayweather. 1 of 1, another 1 of 1 multi-auto. Let's put in those names. Okay, randomizing 6 times. Name on top after that 6th randomization is winning the card. Here we go. Good luck. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wow, it didn't move on the 6th one from the 5th one, but Tommy Hitman Hearns. That one is going your way. Congratulations. Tommy Hearns picking up that one. Very nice auto. Congrats to you. Okay, let's go and reset our randomizer once more. Next one, we had a triple auto. Mike Schmidt, Harold Carmichael, and Allen Iverson. Also a 1 of 1. Let's put in those names now. All right. 6 times randomizing. Name on top after that 6th randomization is winning the card. Here we go. Good luck. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Mike Schmidt. That one is headed your way. Congratulations. I know you got another multi one here coming up in a minute, but you got that first one, Mike Schmidt. All right. Reset again. Next one. Triple auto from coaches. Rick Pitino, Jim Boeheim, John Calipari. Also 1 of 1. Let's put these names in. All right. 6 times randomizing. Here we go. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and John Calipari. Congratulations, John Calipari, on that one. All right, we got 2 cards left to randomize. The next one was a dual auto. Mike Schmidt showed up on this one along with George Brett. Also 1 of 1. I'll put in those names. Okay, 6 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times. Mike Schmidt, you went 2 for 2 today. Congratulations to you, Mike Schmidt, picking up that one. All right, final card to randomize. Dual soccer autos. Lionel Messi and Ronaldo Nazario. Let's put those names in. Okay. 6 times randomizing. Good luck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wow, Ronaldo Nazario. You held on the last 5 of them. That's what happens. Ronaldo, congratulations to you picking up that last one. All right, folks. That is going to be it for us here today. We will be back next week. We are breaking Prism Football next week. We've also got some other new products that we're breaking, including Topps Midnight Basketball. That will be breaking next week. Topps Pristine Baseball will be breaking next week as well. All new products we will be doing next week. We're going to get more Leaf products in as well, so those will be added as we go here. I know in the game, Leaf in the Game Used, I think it's called. That we got several cases of that coming in soon. Probably be here in the next week or 2. So we got more coming from the Leaf side. Always fun with the Leaf products. And then we'll be on Panini and Top stuff as well next week. You can find us on our eBay channel, RJ_Duke_sports on eBay. We auction all of our break listings. They all start at just 99 cents. So you tell us what you're going to pay. We don't tell you what you're going to pay. That's how we do it here. So that's it for us today. All cards are shipping from this break. We'll try to get this one out tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining. And we'll see you back here next week. Have a great day. Stop.